We are out for the meeting final here this afternoon at Hednesford Hills for this, the 6th round of the CHR Series of 2016. And it's been two very exciting races that we've had so far in this, the Spring Classic, here on Bank Holiday Monday, the 30th of May. And we will be having a clutch start for the meeting final, the traditional way that we do things in classic hot rods. And again, we will see the two starts being headed by 31 Steve Gooding and number 44 Cara Boyd. Moving back to the B grade, and I'm sure that Ray Harding, the driver of car 265, was very pleased indeed with the performance he put in race number 2, having got that 5th place finish. There was a degree of controversy in heat number 2 as the man who crossed the line in first place, 911 Harry Stewart, was adjudicated to have jumped the start and therefore was docked the 2 standard places, giving the man who won heat 1 the race victory instead, and that was Deadly Daz, number 8 Darren Owen, the local man. So alongside 265 Ray Harding, we have the man from the south, 166 Dave Stevens, and we have also 101 Jonah Bowring. Jonah's done pretty consistently this afternoon, having had a disastrous Ipswich where he blew his diff even before he got going in the very first race of the night, and consequently 750 pounds lighter. He's with us today. Moving over to the A grade, and there is the 24 Roger the Dodger, Roger Wright. Has had a low-key meeting, but no doubt will have been pleased that he's got through this meeting with far less damage so far than he had at Lochgelly. Not the lightest car on the field. He reckons that it comes in around about £800, that 24 car of Roger Wright, but certainly a lot lighter than what you would get in the historic sportsman class in America, where they race with cars of around £3,200. So certainly quite a difference there between America and the UK. Moving further back, and 924, the Wright stuff, that's Stu Wright, and alongside him the 911 car of Harry Stewart, the lightning quick young man nicknamed Harold, driving the Red Devil, and certainly a man who knows how to mix it at his junior years, but seems to get involved in some of the official decisions, sometimes the results of his fully committed racing, but certainly a very popular driver, and on our Facebook page at Classic Hot Rods, we certainly get a lot of comments about Harry. Moving further back, and we see 333 Lee Wood out there again with a car that certainly looks the business, very different from the Escorts and the Austin A40s and such like, and you can certainly hear Lee when he's racing with that brand new HBV, because for all intents and purposes that's what it is. He's put so much work in on that car, particularly over this last week. He's worked night and day getting that car ready for Hednesford today, so we can get some lap times in readiness for the Bill Morris English Open Championship, and really deserves the reward for commitment. 45 Craig Boyd, the karting kid, Deadly Daz, number 8, 210 Huey Weaver, the music man, and towards the back we have Donut in 198, 20 Dave Fry, Treble 2, the outlaw Shane Taylor, and the Pocket Rocket 257 Andrew Willis. So those are your lineup, and I think we've got a slight delay for 232. Brett, that's Brett Snedden, and hopefully Brett has got the all clear. We don't know yet. Is he going to make the grid or not? Well, it's making a move, and it's pleased to see that Brett is going to make the lineup. So he's going to make his way around to the tail end of the grid. At this, his final meeting graded as novice. And as we know, we're broadcasting live on Facebook Live this afternoon, so those of you watching care of the Facebook page at Classic Hot Rods, and hopefully you'll enjoy this live event. Of course, this is also recorded for Classic Hot Rod TV, which will be on the YouTube channel. So, the installation laps, getting ready, putting some warmth into those Avon A10 tyres. It's good to see that we have the full 17 cars out once again for this afternoon's final. And we can see that 257 Andrew Willis is out. And that little pocket rocket of his has had some heating problems with the power of the 2-litre engine creating so much heat that he's had no option but to remove the front of that grille on his little A30. So a little bit of history having been unfortunately removed from that dinky wee car, but nevertheless it's better to get that cool air into that car and keep the engine from cooking. Good to see Brett Snedden back out, and the all-new car of Treble 2 Shane Taylor, the Outlaw, out there as well. So we move forward to the front of the grid and anticipate the all clear from the meeting steward instructing Mr. Starter. So anticipating the start now as the start marshal will move forward. Here he is, and the green flag. We go racing in the Classic Hot Rod final here at Hednesford. So the gaggle go down the home straight for the first time. And over on turn 3 and out of 4, your lead driver is 31 Steve Gooding. Ray Harding moves second in 265, moving through the first and second turns with 166 Dave Stevens in there. 101 John Bowring retires to the infield. So the field beginning to settle down now, and we look at 31 Steve Gooding coming down the home straight for the second time. 265 Ray Harding is second, then comes 166 Dave Stevens, and the early break from 911 Harry Stewart now in 4th place, but right behind him the man to watch, number 8 Darren Owen, just ahead of 198 Andy Donut Stewart. So the top men now looking to feature in this afternoon's final. There goes 45 Craig Boyd right behind Donut Stewart in 198, moving down the back straight. Good start by Dave Stevens in 166, still in third behind 265 Ray Harding, and your lead driver still in this afternoon's final, 31 Steve Gooding. It's the good guy that's leading in the Avenger, moving through turn 3. Down the back straight he goes, 265 in second, 166 Dave Stevens third. Then comes Harry Stewart in 911, number 8 Darren Owen, 198 Andy Stewart. And the field will now begin to close in on the lead drivers, and this will make quite an epic final here for the Classic Hot Rods at Hednesford this afternoon. Darren Owen still right behind Harry, and Harry comes to challenge 265 Ray Harding. In fact, all 5 drivers now in contention for the lead. Oh, and just look at Ray Harding. Oh, we've had a crash. We've had a crash with Ray Harding and 31 Steve Gooding getting it all wrong. And Steve has been spun out. Ray seems to be carrying on, but we certainly got that on camera. And it's been all change up ahead, therefore, with 911 Harry Stewart now leading the charge from number 8 Darren Owen in second place, and 198 Andy Donut Stewart in third. 210 Huey Weaver in 4th place, then comes 45 Craig Boyd, covering 265 Ray Harding, 166 Dave Stevens. They are down the order with 45 Craig Boyd retiring to the infield. So the battle could well be on for the lead. Down the back straight we go with 9-11. Harry Stewart now having to defend from number 8 Darren Owen, looking to take the meeting final on his son's birthday. The red drivers in that Anglia and in that Mark II Escort now fighting together for the lead. 9-11 from number 8, clear from number 198 Andy Stewart, then comes 210 Huey Weaver, and it's a big gap now to the man in 5th place, number 20 Dave Fry, then 265 Ray Harding, and the battle on for the lead, and here comes Darren Owen looking for the inside line on 9-11 Harry Stewart, keep the hammer down, and through turns 1 and 2, here comes Darren Owen, Deadly Daz, taking up the lead in the final. Bit of a tail twitch, but he keeps the hammer down once again as Harry Stewart looks to come back in the little red devil car, the Ford Anglia. They're still a little bit clear from 198 Andy Stewart, who's just in camera as well, and then comes 210 Huey Weaver in 4th place. Huge gap to 5th, and then comes 20 Dave Fry and 265 Ray Harding, and Brett Seddon in 232. And the leaders come through again. Going down the laps now in the final, the lower places. There's Dave Fry, Ray Harding, Brent Seddon, and 924 Stuart Wright just ahead of 222 Shane Taylor, and 333 Lee Wood. They're down the order as there we see the lower 8 rated drivers coming through. There's 257 Andrew Willis, but here is your leader once again, number 8 Darren Owen from 9-11 Harry Stewart, and Harry certainly has not given up the fight, and it really is accounting the matter as to whether the tyres will now hold out and which of those two drivers has the remaining grip. And there's just 2 laps to go, with Darren Owen now having to defend from Harry Stewart. It's been a really close final. Dave Stevens retires and the leaders go through. Final lap. Darren Owen into turn 1 and out of 2. Down the back straight for the last time. And into turn 3 and out of 4. And there's the win from the man from Hednesford in Staffordshire. Number 8 Darren Owen wins this afternoon's final ahead of 9-11 Harry Stewart in 2nd place and 198 Andy Donut Stewart in 3rd. In 4th was the music man number 210 Huey Weaver. And then we have to go back quite a way to the man in 5th. Still waiting for him to come through. And that will have been number 20 Dave Fry in 5th ahead of 265 Ray Harding, then 924 Stuart Wright, treble 2 Shane Taylor, and 333 Lee Wood. Just purely observations at this stage, and we will confirm the results to you on the Facebook page, and that's the facebook.co.uk/Classic Hot Rods. And don't forget, you can also subscribe to Classic Hot Rod TV. Just follow the links on the Facebook page and keep up to date with all of the racing in season 2016. But that's another extremely good final, and it's the local man of number 8 Darren Owen. There he is on the rostrum, who's your winner, with 911 Harry Stewart in second place, and Uncle Andy Donut Stewart in 198 taking the third.